Aaron was only 65 kg, and after he is now 78 kg. As you can see, Aaron has made an amazing change. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's more confident than he has ever been before. It wasn't always like this. When Aaron first started out, this skinny lean build and always knew that he had such great potential in his physique. But the problem was that he had no confidence, he didn't know how to program his workouts, he was unsure what to eat so that he could gain weight. And he had no consistency and didn't train legs. Once we knew what the problems were, we then dived deep into how we could solve them and how we could get this transformation. Aaron always used to ask me how he could improve his physique. Okay, and the majority of them subjects were about how to do exercises, what foods to eat, how to program his workouts, how to stay fit, and how to gain weight. These type of questions made him have the physique he has today because he was wanting to always learn. Whereas most people today have too much of an ego to learn from people that know more than them. Even to this day, I learn something new every single week so that I can become a better coach for my clients. The art of new things is so overlooked as well because of how small people's mindsets are. So the plan of action we did for Aaron was we understood obviously the problems and then we answered it by solutions. So the first problem was that he obviously didn't know how to do exercises. The solution to this is that we trained together quite a lot. So when he was with me, I would always show him how to do exercises like a tricep push down, lat pullovers, bench press, lateral raises, and many more exercises. Okay. Problem two, obviously, he didn't know what to eat. The solution to this was that we always spoke about how good and how good and how much your diet has an impact on your recovery, performance, and how also to enjoy the food as well. Told him he needs to be eating protein, carbs, fruit, and veg, whilst including alternatives for higher calorie foods. For example, chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts, 10% fat mince instead of 5% uh, mincemeat, or adding a little bit of more olive oil into the frying pan just to get some more calories in. Whilst we discussed what foods to eat, I made him use the 80-20 rule so that he could help him get more calories in and also enjoy the process. For example, if he had calories left over for the end of the day, I said to him, you can have McDonald's or have KFC here and there, just so that he can have that balance and also enjoy his transformation as well and the journey. Number three was he didn't know how to gain weight. The solution to this was that once we knew what to eat, we then worked out how much he has to eat. This was done by eating in a calorie surplus. This is when you eat 200 to 300 calories above items so that he could gain 0.25 to zero point 0.5 pounds a week. And we calculated this by through caloriecalculator.net, or you can do it through MyFitnessPal, but you have to pay for MyFitnessPal now. Problem four was that he didn't know how to program his workouts. The solution to this was that Aaron always used to go into the gym and just do whatever. But when we discussed what split he should do, that is when everything changed. The best split he could stick to was the one he enjoyed the most, which was push pull legs. This allowed him to go into the gym and understand what exercises he has to do. But what order should he do them in? We programmed his exercises from compounds to isolations and made sure that the muscle group that he wanted to improve the most was at the beginning of the session. And we started off with a compound movement. This is when two joints or more are being used in an exercise, like a chest press, row, or squat. And isolation is when there's only one joint moving during an exercise, and this is done through tricep pushdowns or bicep curls. The reason why we did this was because compounds are harder and more vegan than isolation movements. Problem five was that he couldn't stay consistent. Solution to this was that Aaron used to go to gym when he only felt motivated. This was a major problem because motivation is obviously temporary. What he needed to do was show up week in, week out, especially when he didn't feel like it. And the way we got him to do this was make him understand why he wants to achieve his goals. This is so that he could understand what he was actually working out for. And the other way was to be able to consistent was train harder to technical or absolute failure. This made him so proud of himself because he trained harder and felt like he was actually putting effort in. Even better, he was progressing way more, which made him become more disciplined. Because obviously, when you enjoy the journey more, you're going to go more, right? And this is a thing that you can learn from this. You don't need to overthink your training. You need a structured plan and patience. You need progressive overload. You need accountability. You need to push yourself to see great results like Aaron did. Your diet is just important as your training. Your confidence is built by going out of your comfort zone, and you need to understand to achieve your goals. You need to have a coach by your side to show you how to do exercises correctly and guidance so that you can achieve your goals. And if you're ready to take that next step, DM me the word transform on Instagram to start your transformation. Okay.